When the rain stopped falling earlier this year, many Afghans knew that trouble was coming. But they never imagined that the subsequent drought would be so bad they'd be forced to leave their homes to survive. The UN says in the first week of September, 120,000 displaced people arrived in Kala-Inau, the provincial capital of Baghti's province. Others ended up in this camp for displaced people in neighbouring Herat.
I'm a widow with 2 children. We came here because we were starving. The drought destroyed our crops of wheat. The land is too dry to grow anything.
Reduced snowfall and scarce rains in northwest Afghanistan have caused the drought disaster. There's a shortage of drinking water and grazing land for cattle. The UN says 250,000 Afghans have abandoned their homes so far this year in search of water. That's 5 times the number displaced by fighting between government forces and Taliban and ISIL fighters during the same period. More than 2 million people are at risk of not having enough to eat. The UN says $115 million is needed to help those affected.
We've now got 250,000 people who have been displaced, almost certainly because of the drought, and this is the number that we thought we would see by the end of this year. So we're currently revising our figures, but my main message is the situation's extremely serious and we need to act faster now.
Many families in the camps are surviving on a single meal a day. Many get by on just bread and water.
We've been here for 4 or 5 months, and as you can see, no one has helped us. Life is miserable. We have no flour, no sugar, nothing.
The UN and its partners are planning to deliver 13,000 tonnes of food to 600,000 people in the coming weeks. But reaching these relatively remote provinces is another challenge they'll face. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.